Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Podcast Every Day.
We are so glad you are here with us today.
Today, we are talking about disagreeing with a friend without creating tension.
This is such an important topic because friendship does not mean you always have the same opinion.
Exactly, sometimes you disagree about plans, decisions, advice, money, time, or even small everyday choices.
And the hard part is not only what you say, it is how you say it.
A direct sentence can sound honest, but it can also sound cold if the tone is too sharp.
So today, we will learn how to disagree clearly, kindly, and naturally.
You will hear two realistic conversations, useful phrases, and detailed explanations about grammar, softeners, and tone.
By the end, you will have friendly disagreement phrases you can use without sounding rude or defensive.
Let us begin with the language that helps you protect both your opinion and the friendship. Before our first conversation, let us learn why friendly disagreement matters and which phrases help you sound respectful. Disagreeing with a friend can feel uncomfortable because friendship includes trust, emotion, and history.
Yes, with a stranger, you might not care as much. With a friend, you want to be honest, but you also want to be kind.
The goal is not to avoid disagreement forever. That can create quiet frustration.
Exactly. Healthy friendships can handle different opinions when people speak with respect.
Our first key phrase is "I see what you mean." This phrase shows that you understand the other person's point before you disagree.
For example, I see what you mean, but I am not sure that plan works for everyone.
Another example is "I see what you mean. I just look at it a little differently."
This phrase lowers tension because it tells your friend, I am listening to you, not attacking you.
Our second phrase is "I look at it differently." This means your opinion is different, but you are not saying the other person is stupid or wrong.
You can say, I look at it differently because I am thinking about the cost.
Or "I look at it a little differently. For me, the timing matters more than the location."
Notice the softener a little. It makes the disagreement feel gentler.
Our third phrase is "I am not totally convinced." This means you are not fully persuaded yet.
For example, I am not totally convinced that we should book the expensive place.
Another example is "I am not totally convinced this is the best timing, but I understand why you like the idea."
This is useful because it leaves space for discussion. You are not closing the door completely.
Our fourth phrase is "My concern is." This helps you explain the reason behind your disagreement.
For example, my concern is that the plan might be too expensive for some people.
Or "My concern is that we are deciding too quickly."
This phrase is better than saying, that is a bad idea, because it focuses on one issue, not the whole person.
Our fifth phrase is "Can we find a middle ground?" A middle ground is a compromise between two different opinions.
For example, can we find a middle ground and choose a restaurant that is nice, but not too expensive?
Or maybe the middle ground is meeting earlier, but leaving the plan flexible.
This phrase is excellent with friends because it moves the conversation from conflict to teamwork.
So listen for "I see what you mean. I look at it differently. I am not totally convinced. My concern is," and "Can we find a middle ground?"
In our first conversation, Michael and Nicole disagree about weekend plans, but they want to keep the conversation friendly. Now let us listen to Michael and Nicole disagree about plans while keeping the friendship warm and respectful.
Nicole, I was thinking we should all go to the new rooftop restaurant on Saturday.
That place looks beautiful. I saw a few photos online.
Exactly. The view is amazing, and I think it would feel special.
I see what you mean. It would definitely feel special.
So you like the idea?
I like part of it, but I look at it a little differently.
Okay, what are you thinking?
My concern is that the restaurant might be too expensive for everyone.
I did not think about that. I just thought it would be fun.
I know, and I agree that it looks fun. I am not totally convinced it is the best choice for the whole group.
Is it mainly the price?
Yes, the price and also the reservation time. The only table available is at 9:30.
That is late, but some people might still be fine with it.
True. I just worry that we might choose a plan that sounds exciting, but makes a few people uncomfortable.
That is fair. I do not want anyone to feel pressured.
Exactly. Can we find a middle ground?
Maybe. What would that look like?
Maybe we could choose a more casual restaurant for dinner. And then whoever wants to can go to the rooftop place for one drink afterward.
That actually sounds reasonable.
That way, people who want the view can enjoy it, but dinner stays comfortable for everyone.
I like that. I guess I was focused on making the night memorable.
And that is a good goal. I just think memorable does not have to mean expensive.
That is a good point.
I also do not want to shut down your idea. The rooftop part could still be fun.
Thanks for saying that. I was worried you just did not like the plan.
No, I like the energy of it. I just want the plan to work for more people.
That makes sense. Should we send 2 options to the group?
Yes, we could say, casual dinner first, and optional rooftop stop after.
I like that. It feels flexible.
And flexible usually creates less pressure.
Thanks for pushing back gently. I probably would not have considered the cost issue.
Thanks for being open to it. I know you wanted to make it special.
We can still make it special. We will just make it comfortable too.
Let us analyze how Nicole disagreed with Michael while keeping the conversation friendly and collaborative. Nicole did not begin with, "That is a bad idea." She began with agreement.
She said, "I see what you mean. It would definitely feel special."
That sentence validates Michael's goal before introducing a different opinion.
Then she said, "I like part of it, but I look at it a little differently."
This is a strong phrase because it does not reject the whole idea. It separates the useful part from the concern.
The phrase "a little differently" is softer than completely differently.
Next, Nicole used, "My concern is that the restaurant might be too expensive for everyone."
Notice the word might. It softens the statement. She is not saying, "This is definitely too expensive."
She also said, "I am not totally convinced it is the best choice for the whole group."
This phrase is careful. It says, "I have doubts, but I am still open to talking."
The word totally is useful here. Not totally convinced is softer than not convinced.
Then Nicole moved toward a solution with, "Can we find a middle ground?"
That question changes the energy. Instead of winning or losing, both friends start solving the problem together.
Her compromise was casual dinner first and optional rooftop stop afterward.
That compromise protected both values. Michael wanted something special and Nicole wanted something comfortable.
Nicole also said, "I do not want to shut down your idea." That phrase is very important.
To shut down an idea means to reject it quickly or completely.
By saying she did not want to shut it down, Nicole reassured Michael that she respected him and the idea.
The big lesson is that friendly disagreement works best when you acknowledge, explain, and offer a path forward.
Now let us learn how to disagree when a friend gives advice, because advice can feel personal even when it is well meant. In the first half, we focused on disagreeing about plans.
Now we will focus on advice. This can be more sensitive because advice often comes from care.
When a friend gives advice, they may be trying to help, but you may not agree with their suggestion.
Our first new phrase is "I appreciate where you are coming from." This means I understand the intention or background behind what you are saying.
For example, "I appreciate where you are coming from, but I do not think that approach fits my situation."
Another example is, "I appreciate where you are coming from. You are trying to help me avoid stress."
This phrase protects the relationship because it recognizes the good intention.
Our second phrase is "I hear you." This is a short way to say, "I understand what you are saying."
For example, "I hear you. I just need to think about it differently for my own situation.
Be careful with tone. I hear you can sound warm, or it can sound annoyed if you say it flatly.
Our third phrase is that is one way to look at it. This means the idea is possible, but it is not the only possible view.
For example, that is one way to look at it. I am also thinking about the long-term impact.
This phrase is useful, but use it gently. If the tone is too dry, it can sound dismissive.
Our fourth phrase is I would rather. This is a clear way to state your preference.
For example, I would rather talk to them directly instead of sending a long message.
Or, I would rather wait one more day before making a decision.
This phrase is stronger than maybe I do not want to, but still polite when you explain why.
Our fifth phrase is can we agree to disagree? This means we accept that we have different opinions and stop arguing.
For example, I do not think we will fully agree on this, but can we agree to disagree?
This phrase is helpful when the conversation is going in circles and the friendship matters more than winning.
A common mistake is saying, I disagree you. That is incorrect.
Say, I disagree with you, but with friends, softer phrases are often better, like I see it differently or I am not sure I agree.
In our second conversation, Adam gives Sky advice, but Sky disagrees while still appreciating his concern.
Now Adam and Sky will disagree about advice while keeping the conversation honest and respectful.
Sky, I heard you are thinking about applying for that team lead role.
Yes, I am considering it. I have not decided yet.
Honestly, I think you should apply right away. You are ready.
That means a lot. I appreciate your confidence in me.
I really mean it. If you wait too long, someone else might get the role.
I hear you. I know timing matters.
Then why not just send the application today?
I appreciate where you are coming from, but I do not think applying today is the best move for me.
Really? I thought you wanted the role.
I do want it. I would rather take 2 days to prepare a stronger application than rush and send something average.
That is one way to look at it, but I worry that waiting makes you look unsure.
I understand that concern. I look at it differently, though.
How so?
To me, preparing carefully shows that I take the role seriously.
That is fair. I guess I am just excited for you.
I know, and I appreciate it. Your support actually helps me feel more confident.
I just do not want you to overthink it and miss the chance.
That makes sense. My concern is not whether I should apply. My concern is how to present my experience clearly.
Okay, that helps me understand.
I am not saying your advice is wrong. I am saying I need a little time to do it well.
That is a good distinction.
Can we find a middle ground? I can start the application today, but send it after I review it tomorrow.
That sounds reasonable. You move forward, but you do not rush.
Exactly. And if you are willing, I would like your feedback on the short personal statement.
Of course, I would be happy to read it.
Thanks. That support is more helpful than pushing me to submit immediately.
I can see that now. I think I was projecting my own style onto you.
Maybe a little, but I know it came from a good place.
Thanks for saying that. I did not want to pressure you.
You did not. We just see the timing differently, and that is okay.
Agreed. And if we do not fully agree, we can agree to disagree on the timing.
That works, but we agree on the main thing. I should apply.
Definitely. And I am excited to help you make it strong.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate the advice and the flexibility.
Let us compare simple disagreement with more natural B2 English for protecting the friendship while speaking honestly. A B1 speaker might say, "You are wrong."
That is grammatically correct, but with a friend, it can sound harsh and personal.
A B2 version is, "I see what you mean, but I look at it a little differently."
This version disagrees with the idea, not the person.
Another B1 sentence is, "I disagree you."
That is a grammar mistake. The correct sentence is, I disagree with you.
But in friendly conversation, you might choose something softer like, "I am not sure I agree," or "I see it differently."
Let us talk about softeners. Words like a little, maybe, might, not totally, and not sure reduce tension.
Compare, "This is too expensive," with, My concern is that this might be too expensive for some people.
The second sentence is longer, but it is more careful and more respectful.
Another useful structure is I am not saying A, I am saying B.
For example, I am not saying your advice is wrong. I am saying I need a little time to do it well.
That structure is excellent because it corrects a possible misunderstanding before it becomes tension.
Now a grammar fix. After would rather, use the base verb.
Say, I would rather wait, not I would rather to wait.
Another fix is about concern. Say, my concern is that the plan might be expensive.
Do not say, my concern about the plan might expensive. You need be before the adjective.
A strong B2 disagreement pattern is acknowledge, soften, explain, and invite a solution.
For example, I see what you mean. I am not totally convinced this is the best timing. My concern is the cost. Can we find a middle ground?
The goal is not to win the disagreement. The goal is to stay honest and stay connected. Let us review the vocabulary, grammar, and conversation strategies from today's episode about friendly disagreement. Today we learned that disagreeing with a friend does not have to create tension.
The key is to disagree with the idea while still respecting the person.
From the first part, remember I see what you mean, I look at it differently, I am not totally convinced, my concern is, and can we find a middle ground?
In Conversation 1, Nicole disagreed with Michael about weekend plans by acknowledging his idea, explaining the cost concern, and suggesting a flexible compromise.
We also learned helpful phrases like I do not want to shut down your idea, that is fair, and I just want the plan to work for more people.
From the second part, remember I appreciate where you are coming from. I hear you, that is one way to look at it, I would rather. And can we agree to disagree?
In Conversation 2, Sky disagreed with Adam's advice while still appreciating his support and confidence in her.
She used a clear structure. I am not saying your advice is wrong. I am saying I need a little time to do it well.
We compared B1 and B2 language. B1 says, you are wrong. B2 says, I see what you mean, but I look at it a little differently.
For grammar, remember to say I disagree with you, not I disagree you.
Also remember, after would rather, use the base verb. I would rather wait, not I would rather to wait.
A strong disagreement pattern is acknowledge, soften, explain, and invite a solution.
The main lesson is simple. You can be honest without being harsh.
When you disagree with care, a different opinion can become a better conversation, not a fight.
That is all for today's episode of English Podcast Every Day.
We hope you feel more confident disagreeing with a friend without creating tension.
This week, practice one friendly disagreement phrase before you need it.
Try saying, I see what you mean, but I look at it a little differently.
If this episode helped you, subscribe and listen again to practice the vocabulary, rhythm, and pronunciation.
Remember, a respectful disagreement can actually make a friendship stronger.
Thanks for listening, and we will see you in the next episode.